Welcome to Daily Action Picks. I'm Anthony DeBundo, and we have a jam-packed Wednesday night college basketball slate. Let's dive right in to my two favorite selections, one underdog and one favorite. Let's start with the favorite. 6:30 p.m. Providence, who is first place in the Big East right now, travels to Xavier. The Musketeers are 8-point home favorites. That probably seems wrong given the records of the two teams in league play, but let's poke some holes in this Providence resume so far. They have a 4-point road win at UConn. They got to play UConn without Adama Sanogo, their dominant big. Then they beat Seton Hall without Tyrese Samuel off a COVID pause. Then they had their own COVID pause and got to come off that pause with two easy home games against Georgetown and Butler. Failed to cover the spread in both. The advanced metrics don't love this Providence team nearly as much as the AP polls do, and some of the market is showing them some love here despite them being 8-point underdogs. AJ Reeves will not play in this game for the Friars. They've also got a lot of regression coming. They rank top 15 in offensive foul rate, but that's not going to really work for them in this matchup against Xavier, who is also top 15 defensively in preventing teams from getting to the foul line. The Friars need those points if they want to be competitive in this game, and I just don't think they're going to get them. Friars are also 15-2 overall, but they have a shot quality projected record of just 10-7. The reason for that, they've been elite in close games. They have the second best Bart Torvik rating in close games this year. They're 5-0. It's not really sustainable, and it's really inflating the perception and the public perception of a team that the market is pretty much low on, and I am personally lower on than the market is right now. So at 8 points, I'm happy to take Xavier, lay the points. There will be spots to hop on Providence in the future, maybe even this weekend at home against Marquette. This is the perfect opportunity to fade them against a Xavier team who is elite at guarding the interior and has some positive shooting regression coming from the perimeter based on their looks from the outside this season. They haven't quite been shooting at the level you'd expect. In the second game, it's revenge time for VCU. They blew a 6-point lead at home against Davidson in this meeting just last week. Now they get a chance for immediate revenge. They lost that game by 2. Now they're catching 4 on the road. It's a matchup of contrasting styles. Davidson has the elite offense, questionable defense, whereas VCU's defense is one of the best in the country and they struggle to score. Let me make the case that the Rams' metrics aren't quite showing offensively, that they've actually improved quite a bit recently. Ace Baldwin missed the first 8 games of the season. The offense was 337th out of 358 in offense. Really bad in those games. They also had a turnover rate that was the 14th worst in the entire country, 24%. Since Baldwin has been back, the offense is up to 241st in offensive efficiency, so not good, but not quite as bad as it was. And they are turning it over at just 20.1%. Still not good, but much better. Baldwin didn't have any turnovers in the last meeting. VCU only had 7. That was the lowest they've had all season when they played Davidson. The Wildcats just don't really turn teams over, and VCU was able to turn over Davidson 17 times in that game. And the one area, Davidson does not go for offensive rebounds much. That's one area where VCU's aggressive defense is very vulnerable. They give up a lot of rebounds, but I don't think Davidson's going to get a lot of second chance looks because they're going to be concerned about getting back and preventing VCU from getting in transition. So Davidson can't really exploit the weaknesses in this VCU team. This game projects as a toss-up. I don't think Davidson's going to shoot 50% from 3 again, and I do think that the Wildcats will struggle to pull away here and get margin against an elite VCU defense that's top 5 in pretty much every metric, from shooting allowed to turnovers forced to overall defensive efficiency. The Wildcats have also been very good in close games. They've also ridden their luck a little bit. Shot quality says they're not quite as good, so I think VCU's got a real chance to end the winning streak. To recap, I like Xavier -8 against Providence, VCU +4 against Davidson. Best of luck with your picks tonight. Hopefully it's another great college basketball slate.